Good day everyone, I am Babylon Sierra Babu. Today, I'll be presenting my infographic about the Human Resources Planning Model and the factors affecting human resources planning. The Human Resources Planning Model consists of 5 general aspects, which are the following: collecting information demand for human resources, forecasting demand of human resources, forecasting supply of human resources, conducting needed programs, and obtain feedback on the planning process. Collecting information demand for human resources. Data collection is the process of gathering and measuring information on targeted variables in an established system, which then enables one to answer relevant questions and evaluate outcomes. Human resources departments have a tradition of collecting vast amount of HR data. Human resource planning aims to predict future human resource requirements. Forecasting human resources uses historical data in order to more accurately estimate the human resource requirements that will be needed in future. Forecasting demand of human resources. Forecasting demand is the systematic process to evaluate future demand for a specific product. Simply put, it allows you to examine the sales scientifically over upcoming weeks, months, and years, so that you know exactly how much stock to order and hold at any given time period. With the help of demand forecasting, businesses can enhance inventory by predicting future sales from analyzing past sales data to make proper business decisions about everything from inventory, planning, and warehouse needs to running flash sales and meeting customer demands. Forecasting supply of human resources is the process of estimating availability of human resource, which is followed by demand forecasting. Forecasting supply of human resource, we need to consider the internal supply and external supply of human resources. Conducting needed programs. Planning a training program to support human resources functions is an organizational setting involves assessing the need, designing the materials to support human resource professionals, developing the training program, implementing the program, and evaluating the impact of the program on departmental operational metrics. HR professionals support the company and require skill development to do so. Effective training programs ensure HR professionals can provide employee support in the most cost-effective and consistent manner. Obtain feedback on the planning process. We need to understand what the community truly needs and how it perceives your organization. This section explores how to obtain formal and informal feedback from members within your community so that your group may improve its program. Most often, feedback is sought to determine how well people feel your organization is doing and also how important they believe the goals of your agency are. Now let's move on to the external factors affecting human resources planning. Government legislation. The government legislation is the preparing and enacting of laws by local, state, or national legislatures. In other contexts, it is sometimes used to apply to municipal ordinances and to the rules and regulations of administrative agencies passed in the exercise of delegated legislative functions. Job mobility factors. The job mobility factors refers to how easily workers can move to different jobs within the economy, like for a worker to move between different regions and countries, to seek new work, and to move from one occupation to another. Population shifts. It is the change in the relative numbers of the different groups of individuals making up a population. Economic cycles and conditions. The economic cycle is the fluctuating state of an economy from periods of economic expansion and contraction. It is usually measured with the gross domestic product of a country or region. Other economic factors such as employment rates, consumer spending, and interest rates can also be used to determine the stage of the economic cycle. Geographical concerns. Geographical concerns are areas of issues that arise due to changes in both physical and human environments. Educational levels of workers. It shows that the employment rates of a people working in an organization is accordingly to their education levels. Technological changes. A technological change can be defined as an increase in the outputs possible with a given level of inputs through the process of invention, innovation, and diffusion. Changes in social values. Social value is the quantification of the relative importance that people place on the changes they experience in their lives as changes in human interactions and relationships, that transform cultural and social institutions. Political changes. The political changes to human resource management are complex and difficult to analyze. They determine the nature of working relationships and have an impact on both economic and social contexts. International events. International event means a duly sanctioned match, competition or event contested by national representative teams or by teams under the jurisdiction of different national associations or by teams representing different continental areas.